Good morning, children. Okay, in the last class, we discussed about sets, isn't it? We are discussing about the types of operations used in sets. We wrote some operations. Which are the different operations we learned in sets? Akshay, can you tell me which are the operations we are discussing in sets? Akshay Varghese.
Ma'am, question.
List the operations used in sets. What are the different operations we are using in sets?
Union set.
Union of sets. Yes. Next.
Intersection of set.
Intersection of sets. Union of sets. Intersection of sets. Then union, intersection. Then what else?
Set difference.
Set difference. And we learned about complement of a set also, isn't it? We discussed about complement of a set. Okay. And the homework, I gave one homework. Draw the Venn diagram to represent the De Morgan's law. Verification of De Morgan's law using Venn diagram. Okay, I got the answers from, I think, Rose and Krishna Kanti and all I got. What about the others? You finished? Did you try that one? Are you able to represent it in Venn diagram? Yes? Tell me, children, are you able to represent it in Venn diagram? Okay, now write the next heading. The next heading, write the heading. Practical problems of union and intersection. Practical problems of union and intersection. Practical problems of union and intersection. Okay, we are going to solve problems. We are going to solve the problems based on union and intersection. Okay, so before we do that one, we are going to learn two formulas here. We are going to learn two formula. So if, listen children, if A and B are two finite sets, if A and B are two finite sets, if A and B are finite sets, then the first one we are learning is, listen, don't write, first listen. First you listen to this. Then the first one we are learning is N of A union B. Number of elements in the union of the sets is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. If A and B are two finite sets, then N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. Okay. Second one, suppose if A and B are disjoint. Suppose A and B are disjoint. What is meant by disjoint sets? Disjoint means intersection is empty, isn't it? If A and B are disjoint, that is A intersection B is 5. If A intersection B is 5, then what you can say? N of A intersection B, common element is not there. In that case, what will be N of A union B? N of A union B is N of A plus N of B. If they are disjoint, then N of A union B is N of A plus N of B. So these two formulas we have to learn. Okay, for any two finite sets A and B, N of A union B is N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. And N of A union B is N of A plus N of B. Write down these two formula. We'll be solving problems based on this. Okay. Shall I do problems based on this? So give the formula. What is N of A union B? Krishna Kanti? N of A union B is?
N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B.
Yes. What about disjoint sets, Pavitra? If A and B are disjoint.
N of A plus N of B.
N of A union B is. Okay, learn the formula as a whole. Then only you'll be able to understand. Okay, N of A union B is N of A plus N of B. Repeat it, Pavitra, one more time.
N of A union B equal to N of A plus N of B.
Okay, when you learn the formula, learn both RHS as well as LHS. Okay, what we are learning, then only able to present it. Okay. Now, let's do the problems based on this. Write the question. Write the question. If X and Y are two sets, if X and Y are two sets such that if X and Y are two sets such that N of X is equal to 40, N of Y is equal to 20, N of X intersection Y is equal to 15, find N of X union Y. Find N of X union Y. Find N of X union Y. N of X is 40, N of Y is 20, N of X intersection Y is 15. Find N of X union Y. Yes, what is the formula here, Pranav? Will you solve this?
N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B.
Yes, here A instead of A and B, the sets were named as X and Y. So N of X union Y is N of X plus N of Y minus N of X intersection Y. Apply the values. Values are given. Direct formula application, isn't it? Apply this and give me the answer. Okay, what is the answer, Krishna Kanti?
45.
45. Answer is 45. Now write the next one. In a class of 35 students, in a class of 35 students, 24 like to play cricket. 24 like to play cricket. 24 like to play cricket. 16 like to play football. 16 like to play football. 16 like to play football. Also, each student likes to play. Each student likes to play at least one of the game. At least one of the two games. At least one of the two games. At least one of the two games. How many students like to play? How many students like to play both cricket and football? How many students like to play both cricket and football? Look at here. What is the difference between the previous one and this question? What is the difference? The previous question, everything is given in the notation, isn't it? Everything is given in the symbol form. Here, some situation is given. Some situations are given. So we should represent it. Okay, some children are playing cricket. Some of them are playing football. So what we can do, we can use the notation. Let A denotes cricket. Or you can use the first letter, C. Let C denotes cricket. F denotes football. Okay, and we have to read the question and we have to find out whether union is given or intersection is given. Accordingly, we have to find out. Okay, now read the question, Roseanne. Read the question.
In a class of 35 students, 24 like to play cricket, 16 like to play football. Also, each student likes to play at least one of the games. How many students like to play both cricket and football?
Okay, so suppose let us represent. Let C represents cricket. Okay, I'm using my and F denotes football. So what is given in the beginning? It is given in a class there are 35 students. How many students are there? 35. 24 like to play cricket. How will you represent it? 24 like to play cricket. That means children, can you hear me? Huh? Is it okay? Am I audible, children? And the board, is it clear? Whatever I'm writing on the board, is it clear? Yes. Now look at here. 24 like to play cricket. That means, how will you write this one? C is the alphabet we are using for cricket. So we can denote this as N of C, isn't it? N of C is 24. 16 like to play football. That means n of f is 16. Also, it is given each student likes to play one of the two games. So either they will play cricket or football. Or means what is the symbol we use? Or. Either they play cricket or football. Or means which is operation, set operation. Yes, Pavitra, which set operation you will use here? Or. Either cricket or football. Or while learning the operations itself, I told you to underline all these words. Or they like either they'll be playing cricket or football. That is what it is given. All the students like to play either of the games, either the first game or the second game. That means, Pranav? Union, very good. N of C union F. So total how many students are there? 35 students are there. So N of C union F is 35. What we have to find? How many students like to play both? Both means first game and second game. We want to play both. Both means it should be present in both the sets. That means what you have to find? We'll be finding. Yes, tell me, Abdul Aman, what you are finding here?
N of A intersection B.
Very good. Okay, intersection. Here we want to find intersection. So N of C intersection F is equal to question mark. Now write the formula. N of C union F is equal to N of C plus N of F minus N of C intersection F. Apply the values, simplify and tell me what is C intersection F. What is the answer? Vinay? What is N of C? Yes?
N of C intersection F is 5.
5. Very good. Others, are you getting this answer, children? Are you all getting this answer? Pavitra, Krishna Gandhi? Yes? Akshay? Roseanne? Okay. Now, write the next one. Next question. There are 200 individuals with a skin disorder. There are 200 individuals with a skin disorder. There are 200 individuals with a skin disorder. 120 had been exposed to 120 had been exposed to the chemical C1. 120 had been exposed to the chemical C1. And 50 to chemical C2. And 50 to chemical C2. And 30 and 30 to both the chemicals C1 and C2. And 30 to both the chemicals C1 and C2. 30 to both the chemicals C1 and C2. Find the number of individuals. Find the number of individuals. Find the number of individuals exposed to first one C1 but not C2. C1 but not C2. Second one C2 but not C1. C2 but not C1. Third one C1 or C2. C1 or C2. C1 or C2. Read the question. Okay, you have the question with you, isn't it? You all copied this question. Are you having the question? You all copied? Okay, one of you read the question. One of you read the question. And let, okay. Who is ready to read the question? Yes? I'm not going to call your name. You can come voluntarily. Who is ready? Yes, just raise your hand. Yes? Who is ready? Yes? Yes? Pavitra? Pranav, who is ready? Abdulrahman, Vinay? Roseanne? Yes? Just show your hand and get ready. Who is ready? Just yes, read the question. Then I'll be calling you compulsorily. Okay, here. Vinay, read the question, Vinay.
There are 200 individuals with skin disorder. 120 had to be exposed to chemical C1 and 50 to chemical C2 and 30 to both chemical C1 and C2. Find the number of individuals exposed to C1 but not C2. Second one C2 but not C1. Third one C1 or C2.
So it is given. Okay, there are 200 members there. Okay, there are 200 with a skin disorder. And they are exposed to chemicals C1 and C2. We are asked to find how many of them were exposed to C1 only, how many of them were exposed to C2 only, and how many of them were exposed to C1 or C2. Sorry, children. Find out. So first write the notations. You are going to solve it. First find out what is given, what to find. What is given, what to find. Write down. Let us see how many of you are writing that one correctly. What is C1? Okay, read the question. Write the notations. Okay, write in symbolic forms. I think for writing that 1 minute is enough, isn't it? Read the question. What is given, what to find. In the symbolic form. Convert this, the word problem. Yes. Okay. Okay, children. Let us check what is given and look at the notations. Are you okay? Look at this. Which are the things given here? Tell me. Pranav. Tell me, Pranav.
N of C1 is 120.
N of C1 is 120. Okay, others please check, is it correct or not? If it is wrong, you can give the answer. Okay, then. Yes.
N of C2 50.
N of C2 is 50. Okay, then.
A intersection B is 30.
Here it is C1 and C2 means here also we should write C1 intersection C2. Is or no? Here it is E1. Notation we are using C1 and C2. So the next case also we should use the same thing. C1 intersection C2 is 30. Okay. Is it correct, Roseanne? Up to this, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then what we have to find? What we have to find? Then what about this 200? In the beginning, it is given 200. What is it? There are 200 individuals in the group, isn't it? There are 200 members in the group. Yes, Roseanne. I think Roseanne is ready with the answer. Yes. Give the answer. What about this 200 and what are the things we have to find? Yes. If it goes wrong, no problem. Give the answer. Okay. If you give that one, okay, we will next time we will clear our mistakes. Oh, this went wrong. So next time I'll be little aware. Yes.
It's the total number.
Total number. Is it then C1 union C2? Is it C? Look at the question. Which are the things we have to find? Look at the question. We have to find here C1 but not C2. That means C1 but not C2. That means A but not B. What is it? Is it union, intersection, set difference, or complements? They should be in C1 but not in C2. That means yes. Who is ready? Yes, Krishna Gandhi. C1 but not C2. That means
A minus B.
very good. Who is giving the answer? Who is there? Who is it? Aman. Very good, Abdul Aman. A minus B. What is the definition of A minus B? Elements in A but not in B. A minus B is elements in A but not in B. Here we want C1 but not in C2. That means we want to find C1 minus C2 is question mark. Okay, that's what we want to find. Same way, C2 but not C1 means N of C2 minus C1 is question mark. Then C1 or C2. What is C1 or C2? C1 or C2? Yes, Pranav?
Union.
Union. C1 union C2. This one also we want to find. Then what about that 200? There are 200 members in the group. Then what about that 200? That is N of U, universal set. Okay, we take that as total members. Okay, it is not compulsory that all the members were exposed with these chemicals and all. Okay, so N of U is 200. Only few members will be exposed to these chemicals. Few of them will not. So you take the universal set as 200. Okay, now let us find out C1 union C2. You can find what is C1 union C2. Isn't it? C1 is given, C2 is given, C1 intersection C2 is given. Find out what is N of C1 union C2. C1 union C2 is equal to N of C1 plus N of C2 minus N of C1 intersection C2. Apply the values and find out. So it is C1 union C2. What is N of C1 union C2, Pavitra?
140.
130.
140.
130. 140. Okay. Now look at the second one. N of C1 minus C2. How to find this? C1 minus C2 means only those members in C1, isn't it? Look at, okay, just go through the Venn diagram we are drawing for A minus B. How will you represent A minus B? Suppose this is A, this is B. Only those elements in A, isn't it? So what is A minus B? What you have learned in the definition we wrote? A minus B is which part we are removing? What is this part?
A minus A intersection B.
Very good. This is A intersection B. So A minus B means it is A minus A intersection B. So N of C1 minus C2 means N of C1 minus N of C1 intersection C2. N of C1 minus C1 intersection C2. What is N of C1 here? 50 minus 30. So we'll get the answer as C1 minus C2 is 20. Is it C1? Sorry, N of C1 is 120. Sorry, children, I wrote C2, the number C2. So 120 minus 30. So we'll get 90. Same way, find out what is N of C2 minus C1. Use the same way and find out what is N of C1, C2 minus C1. N of C2 minus C1. So with this, almost the set theory is over. The first chapter is over. Set theory topic. What is C1, C2 minus C1? C2 minus C1. Akshay. C2 minus C1 is
20.
20. Okay. Okay, now we can do one more question. One more question. Let us try. Write the question. Write this. In a survey of 400 students in a school, in a survey of 400 students in a school, in a survey of 400 students in a school, 100 were listed, 100 were listed as taking apple juice. 100 were listed as taking apple juice. 100 were listed as taking apple juice. 150, 150 as taking orange juice. 150 as taking orange juice. 75 were listed. 75 were listed taking both. 75 were listed taking both. So in a survey of 400 students, 100 were listed taking apple juice. 100 were listed taking apple juice. Then 150 were listed taking orange juice. 75 were listed taking both. Okay, 75 were listed taking both. Finds how many of the students finds how many of the students were taking neither apple juice nor orange juice. Find how many of the students were taking neither apple juice nor orange juice. How many of them were taking neither apple juice nor orange juice? Okay. So the next class, you have to come with the solution for this. Okay, each one of you come with the solution. I'll be asking any one of you to explain it during the next class. That is tomorrow's class. Come with the solution and be ready to explain it. Okay, easy one only. First read the question, you convert it into the notation form, which are the things given, what we have to find. When you convert it and you apply the formula, you will get the answer. Okay. With this, almost our set theory is over. Once this chapter is over, okay, two from 11A and 3 from 11B will be taking the seminar and from this chapter. After the end of each chapter, get ready for taking the seminar. Okay. With this, I conclude the session, children. Thank you. Okay, get ready for us explaining this question. Thank you.